Hi, I'm Chrane. Blizzard just released a Diablo 4 story launch trailer, and I've been contemplating if I'm going to watch it or not. However, I feel like it's probably worth watching because somehow this is gonna be spoiled for me somehow before launch anyway. So I figured I might as well, I might as well join in with everyone else and, just have some fun and see what they have in store for us with this game. After the beta, I'm very optimistic about the game. Even though, it still stands that I do not like battle passes in any game. Outside of that, I'm very excited and optimistic about the game. I've enjoyed what I've played. I think it's shaping up to be a pretty good time, and I enjoyed that the server slam was a bit harder than the first taste we got of the game in the first 2 beta weekends. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what they have in store for us. But let's actually dive into it. Now that I've properly plugged in my headphones, let's watch this.
Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side.
Blessed Mother. Copyright claims.
She was banished
wonderful.
ages ago, but this world is her creation.
Whoa.
I have not come to save, but to empower. I will give you freedom and more.
That shadow was crazy.
In his holy name.
The time of prophecy has come, knights. We march on hell. Your lives and those of all humanity.
The wolf.
Depend on what you do next.
If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Wow. Yes. Okay. That was kind of cool. That was not really what I was expecting. It looks like there's more to the cinematic we got here between all this stuff. This is new. This is not in the This is not in the cinematic they showed a few months ago. Damn. I love the look of that. And we actually saw Inarius in action in here somewhere. Hold on. Here we hear the wolf that we met in the beta, who I'm still not sure. I'm not sure who the wolf is gonna turn out to be or what he's gonna turn out to be, but he is on the menu screen where they show the gate to hell. There's 2 wolves, one on each side of the door. So his allegiance is probably to hell, but why is he showing up with the player? What is he? I think he's the one that attacks the horse in the opening cutscene, and then shows up to watch over you when you're sleeping in the cave. But I have no idea why. This is the part I was looking for. Some Inarius action. Knife to the eye. And then go for I thought it was a chokehold when I saw it the first time, but he grabs his horn and just runs the knife into his eye. It's so cool. But why do they use licensed heavily copyrighted music for their trailers? Why? You can't just upload a reaction to that. You have to cut around a lot of stuff, which, like, in my opinion, lessens the viewing experience. Whatever. We're not here to discuss the fine details of all that stuff. It didn't really tell me much new stuff, except for maybe this. We may be losing Prava. Outlook, not great. But that's a very Diablo shot right here. Reminds me a lot of Diablo 1. Because you have like a lot of these shots in the opening cinematic for Diablo 1. You have like the head going like she does here. And this is actually terrifying. Like, good on the team for putting that cinematic together. It looks great. Where's the shot that I want to see? Like, first of all, I kind of want to just go back to this if I can find it again. It was so good. It was so good. Where's the shot? There. Oh, I love this shot. Man, it's good. Like, how long are those spears? That's... I don't know about that, Chief. That's like comically long, but I think it actually checks out, because I think it was like multiple lines of soldiers, like moving them forward when they were defending themselves against the attacking enemies. So it checks out. It just looks a bit funny. This was the other thing. Like, we have behind the camera right here, if we do that, right here, we have Donan, I think is his name, the other Herodrim dude, I think. Because we've seen him like in another promo video they released, where he's like presented as Donan. So that's the Herodrim in Skosglen. And this is like, I don't know, Mad Max Fury Road on a giant demon. Is that the wolf? Is that the wolf? Is that what I'm looking at here? Probably not. Probably something else. But crazy, like, character mix between one of the bosses from Shadow of Mordor and Mad Max. And then up here, I just noticed we have Lilith. So that's probably gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's Donan, I think, and that's... No, that's... Yeah, that's Donan, and that's the player Barbarian. So Donan is another chunky druid, I guess. From the... Or they used the model for the druid or something, I don't know. It looks like a real big, imposing dog, and I'm very curious to see what's actually going on in this scene. I'm so excited for this game, man. It's only like a week and a half away, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not 100%, but like, who cares? It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to stream the entire thing all the way through. I don't have work those days, so it's when I start playing on the 2nd of June, I can just play through until I'm done with the story and then just have fun, you know, and stream the entire thing. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's gonna be really fun. It's I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited to get to play this finally, and I can start writing the lore script for Diablo 4. And I really have to get that done early. I can't spend too much time just wasting time putting that together. You know the algorithm is. It's a small window, but you have to hit the window perfectly for it to count. I completely skipped writing on Diablo Immortal, by the way, but I will put out a lore video on that after the Diablo 4 one. But yeah. I may even do a Diablo 2 Resurrected lore video where I just redo all the voiceover and swap out all the cutscene footage with the updated cutscene footage and release that as a like fun thing. Like, here's my lore resurrected, like just for Diablo 2 as a fun thing. But otherwise, like, other than that, I think that about covers it. There's not that much more stuff gleamed from this, but it's still one hell of a trailer. And story-wise, I think this game looks so much more promising than Diablo 3 ever did, to be honest. And, like, even though I was very hyped for Diablo 3 before it came out, and I did enjoy playing it when it was released, to be fair. I think the story is very paint by the numbers, not the most interesting thing. It's very predictable. Like, I'm playing with a friend right now, going through Diablo 3 for the first time, and he's basically predicted every story beat so far, without fail. And yeah, it's a very predictable game. It's not a great looking game. And I just feel like Diablo 4 delivers something different than what Diablo 3 was going to back in the day. And I think they have a great team working on it, so I'm very excited to see what they actually put out. The only thing I'm apprehensive about in regards to the story of Diablo 4 is what's her name? The young girl that joins you. Neyrelle, that's her name. That took me like 15 seconds. But yes, Neyrelle is like the only thing I'm apprehensive about, because I'm so worried it's just gonna be another Leah situation. Because Leah did not work for me as a character. In a world full of monsters and skeletons, having a character going around and being like, "There's no demons, Uncle Deckard." It's like, we're not starting off strong with this. And then it just missed on almost every turn for me, because I never got to care about the character. And I feel like that's a shame, because a character like that's so pivotal to the story. You want them to work. You want them to be like the crux of the story, because that's how they have been built, how they've been written, you know? So it's quite a shame when they end up just not working. And I feel like I'm not the only person who has this opinion about Leah. And I hope if they go down a similar route, which please don't. Please don't go down a similar route, but if you do, please learn from previous writing mistakes from that character, because I'm already incredibly tired of the trope. You're the main character, but because you don't really speak, we have to have an insert, like, important kid character for the audience to relate to. Like, no, please don't. It's like whenever there's a Transformers movie, right? I'm like, please only be about the robots, but then there's a dumb kid they have to protect. And I'm like, why can't it just be about the robots? And that's how I feel about these types of stories just in general. I don't need the Leah. I don't need... By the way, here's these things on the sides. That's the wolf dog thing that shows up in the game. And I'm assuming that's the gate to hell, which I think I've figured out the location of just based on the information in the beta, but I'm not gonna dive into that now. That's a great image. In general, that's just a character trope I'm very not interested in, and I've not really liked ever. It's... You don't need like a third party to digest everything that's happening, because guess what? You are experiencing what's happening, you know? I just hope it doesn't bog down what could be a fantastic story. Because while you may argue that Marius is that character in Diablo 2, he's never around you. He is like he is the crux of the story. However, he's like, you never meet the guy. He's locked inside an insane asylum. He's telling the story, right? You don't interact with him. You don't have to protect him. You don't have to listen to him being like, I don't believe in demons, while Mephisto is standing in front of him. Like, breaking out of a human into a demon. Like, you don't have that with a character like Marius. But unfortunately you did with Leah. And please, just, why is she holding a red crystal? My head is in Final Fantasy, so the word that came out was crystal. What I mean is a soul stone. That's also very interesting. Hold on. So, red soul stone. Who has a red soul stone? That's Diablo, right? I think Diablo has a red one. That's kind of orange. Mephisto's is blue. Diablo's is red. Bale is yellow. Who's orange? Asmodan? Maybe? Duriel? Andoriel, maybe? No, they didn't make soul stones for them, now that I think about it. They only made soul stones for the Great Evils. Or Prime Evils, sorry. So they only made a red, a blue, and a yellow. So that's either... It has to be Diablo's soul stone. If it's one of the soul stones, it could be something completely different. Because, I mean, they technically smashed them, so... Bale's was never destroyed, I think? Unless it blew up with the World Stone in Mount Ariat. Because it was not taken to the Hellforge, I tell you that much. At least not to my knowledge. That's interesting. I don't know why she asked that. That's cool. And then that shadow. What is the deal with this character? What is that shadow, man? Is he gonna be like the new vessel for one of the Prime Evils? Oh, she's using the Soul Stone on this dude to be one of the Prime Evils. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I hope that's real. That'd be awesome. That's a great way to bring back... like, that has to be a soul stone, right? Look at that thing. The detail on the stone. And it has to be Diablo, right? But why would there be a soul stone for Diablo when it's... I don't know. This is why I want this game to come out, because I need answers, okay? I need those answers. I love the look of that. That looks so great. I'm a huge fan of the aesthetics of the angels. I love the wings, love the armor. I wish one would be playable as like a DLC character. Just say he's not canon, let me play one of the angels. They're dope. Yeah, I need this game to come out so I can just finally see what they've been cooking up for the past 10 years. I'm really excited to finally get to see it. And I've been rambling for like 20 minutes now for a 2-minute trailer. Which feels like the most on-brand thing for me to do because I cannot shut up. Yeah. Good trailer. Really made me think a lot about the game and what I'm excited about. And showing off some cool, great new scenes. Figuring out that this might not be... what we got might not have been the full cinematic of this part of the story. Because we see more fighting here. Which, hell yeah. And this seems to be like in hell as well, so... yeah, I'm assuming the last act is going to be hell and this is going to play before we go in, and I'm really excited about it. And, yeah, I hope both Lilith and Inarius eat dirt. Because I don't trust either of them. I'll tell you that much. I don't trust either of them. Bad vibes all around. On that note, though, thank you all so much for watching. I'm truly excited about this game. I hope... Nerel, what are you doing? What are these veins popping in your face? I hope you're not doing something crazy story-related that I will be fearing until launch. I hope they do right by her. I really hope they can pull off what they're setting up with this character. It's my only worry. I think what we saw in the beta from Lilith, Elias, Inarius, Prava, I think all that stuff, great. Loved every second of it. I'm still apprehensive about Neyrel. But prove me wrong, Blizzard, please. I want the story to be great. I want the game to be great. I hope it is. I have faith in your dev team. It's in your hands. Yeah. On that note, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Don't let this happen to you. It seems like generally just a bad time. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Chrane. Take care. Be safe. Have a nice day. Bye.